Three, two, one. Hello, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to EFA82 on this Saturday, June 13th. My wife is walking the dog. The kids are sleeping. I'm being quiet, and I'm pondering on the empowerment of morons. This is back in 1996, easily 1996, maybe a little earlier. I still remember sitting with individuals. That was an article I was reading, and I just looked up and I said, "We have empowered the morons." And now I flash forward to 2020. I was more than right. More than right. And I wasn't predicting anything. I was just basing myself on the obvious. And I'm looking at based on societies of historical events that we're going to find ourselves in. And a lot of the stuff that's transpiring right now in the US, my wife has been telling me for 5 years, literally been telling me for 5 years this was coming. Right, my wife is very Christian. She follows a lot of the biblical, Bible stuff, and I'm spiritual. But a lot of the things that are happening, she's been telling me for 5 years. And I'm looking, and I back in 1996 told a bunch of individuals, good friends of mine, that we have empowered the moron. Today we have tyranny. We have chaos in the United States of America, democratic society, where I'm going to call them warlords. I'm going to call them dictators. I'm going to call them. And I'm speaking to all yous out there that have empowered them, that have given them voices, that have made them who they are. Okay? So every society on this earth that have empowered those individuals and have given them governing bodies and presidencies and whatever you want to call them, generals, etc., all those societies, the women lose their rights. They become property. The freedom dissipates. Communism type mindsets come in. They take everything from everyone. Remember, they promise you everything. We're going to take from the capitalists. We're going to take from those that somehow we won everything, right? Everything was given to you. Everything was like a mystical, magical uniform. Just unicorn would sprinkle the stuff on you, and then you just naturally earn, right? So they promise you to take from everyone like that, and then they give it to you, but they never do. They never do. What they start doing, they start killing, they start raping, they start pillaging, they start taking away rights. Right now in Canada, we're being told it's okay to cross hug with your immediate circles. You can hug now. We're being given permission to hug. Thank you very much. Just to let you know, that's a lot of people have been hugging on the side, black market hugging, black market babysitting out there. There's everything going on, right? So thank you for your permission for intergroup hugging, close circle hugging. We appreciate that. What next? Young ladies are showing their ankles. We're going to whip them with sticks. I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not, because it happens around the world a lot. There's people that get beheaded for shows of affection in their own cities. Is that coming too? Is that what's next? Because that's what's going to happen. You start empowering those type of morons that are running the same mindsets that up in Canada, you can't even run a pipeline. You can't even develop resources, even though you have your communities of indigenous groups out there across this country, the chiefs and everybody saying, we're fine with this. We are fine. You have whole communities asking, please run it through, create our economy, help us out. Even if you have all that support, you still have the criminals that come up that are financed, that are blockading, that are destroying and promising you everything that you won't get. You won't get it. And back in 1996, when I said we have empowered the moron, what we're seeing today is exact results of that. We have people that are in positions that have no knowledge, no training, no experience whatsoever, but they do a lot of this. They can do a lot of this. They promise you a lot of that. And then when they are in power, which is happening right now in the United States, and it's not good. It's not a good situation. Do you think that the military is not going to move in there? You think they're just going to let them expand? Let's take all California. Let's take all the U.S. You don't think that's going to turn into ugliness? Watch, it's coming, right? And it's not a good coming. It's not going to be nice, and it's going to expand, and et cetera, because we have empowered the morons. End of story. Is there corrupt government out there? Oh my God, I'll stand on soapboxes with you. I will scream from the top of the hills with you. I will work with you to get rid of the morons in government that are blowing our money like it's free because they have ideology of like, it's okay to hug now, right? Those kind of people, absolutely, I'll help you get rid of them. But like hell, would I flip cars, burn buildings, destroy communities, destroy families, destroy equity, every single one of those areas that you guys have destroyed now. It'll take 30, 40, 50 years before anybody will want to buy and go into those areas again, right? The mindsets. So all those families, all those houses, all those businesses, all those everything that was worked hard 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, within your own communities. You're destroying your own communities. Or let me rephrase that. You're allowing for the destruction of your own communities, because a lot of those people destroying your communities out there don't come from there. They do not come from your communities. They are brought in. They are thugs. They are criminals that are paid to destroy communities so they can bring in their agendas. End of story. And that's what's going on. Yes, there is a lot of change that needs to happen. Yes, there's a lot of mindsets that need to be replaced. Yes, we need to start empowering those that have knowledge, training, and experience, and start removing individuals that should not be there. Kick them out and put them into their own lanes, right? There's people that are in the wrong lanes. There's people that need to listen to understand, and there's people that need to shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Take the microphones away from them. Take the soapboxes out from under them. Put them back into their lanes and get those with intellects, get those with knowledge, get those with training, get those with experience, get those with that have the proof behind them in the pudding, in positions of power, in positions of decision making, in positions of knowledge, right? You start going granular with a lot of individuals, and when you start going with facts, what happens? They just get louder. They get louder and they start screaming. You start approaching those morons with knowledge, training, and experience, and start going with data and start going with numbers and start going with facts. And all they do is they get louder and they start screaming in people's ears. They start screaming on soapboxes. That's why you're seeing government bring in more people, your Ben Shapiro's of the world, that come out because they're intellectual and they're fast and they're witty and they're able to answer questions with data and fact and shut down the presses and shut down the morons that are trying to destroy everything about the fabric of a democratic society. I will help you get rid of government. I will help you and that kind of stuff. But like hell, will I participate, join, encourage, promote any kind of hate of like that magnitude? If what's going on right now in the U.S., you're allowing that and you want that in your country, then you are a moron. Jean-Guy Bourguignon, EFA82.